Hi, welcome back NPV News Channel. Prince Harry arrived in Canada on Monday evening ready to start his new stripped down life away from the pomp of the royal family. While Meghan Markle was snapped going for an early morning, as she hiked with baby Archie on Canada's Vancouver Island. Prince Harry flew onto Vancouver Island via WestJet, the same carrier that Meghan is said to have taken, landing at Victoria Airport around 9:45 p.m. local time. He landed at Vancouver International Airport on British Airways Flight 85 from London's Heathrow. The transatlantic flight, which arrived 6 minutes late, was Harry's goodbye to the royal life that he has lived since his birth. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle is readjusting to life in Canada after relinquishing her duties as a member of the royal family. Meghan Markle was snapped going for an early morning hike carrying Archie in a baby carrier on her chest while holding on to her two dogs, Black Labos and Beagle Guy on leashes. Meghan braved the rainy weather in Victoria on Monday and took her son, Archie, and her two dogs for a walk in Horth Hill Regional Park wearing $98 Lululemon Align leggings, a form-fitting navy zip-up, and a knit beanie. Social media users have urged Meghan Markle to get advice from the nanny on how to use a baby carrier, after pictures showed her awkwardly handling Archie while hiking with her two dogs on Canada's Vancouver Island. Holding her two dogs, there was no sign of the drama of Megxit on her smiling face, as she awaited husband Harry, who was flying from the UK overnight, so they could start their new life together in North America. But eagle-eyed Twitter users were less than impressed with how she held her 8-month-old son on her chest in the baby carrier. One user said, "Archie looks uncomfortable, maybe one of Meghan's arm guards could give her a hand with the pup. Just saying." And another said, "Not carrying that baby well though." Twitter user Tina Richards said, "Please someone show Meghan how a baby carrier is used correctly before poor little Archie drops out." And another user said, "What a surprise that she's appeared on the same night the Cambridges hold an event at BP. And WTF is going on with the baby carrier? Poor baby." The Duke of Sussex was understood to be jetting overnight to Vancouver to be with his wife and child, after making an appearance at the UK-Africa Investment Summit on Monday. But he missed his brother William's first solo reception at Buckingham Palace last night, where he ushered in a new era for the royals. Now he will no longer use his courtesy HRH title, although the Queen did not formally strip it. He will be known simply as the Duke of Sussex. Harry's last act as a fully fledged royal was to attend the UK-Africa Investment Summit in Greenwich, London, on Monday afternoon UK time, where he held private bilateral meetings with Moroccan PM Saad Eddine El Othmani, Malawian President Peter Mutharika, and Philip Nyusi, President of Mozambique, at the request of the government. He also had a 20-minute meeting with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. But he pointedly did not hang around in London to go to the Buckingham Palace reception hosted by Prince William. It was a stepping stone for William in the long preparation for him becoming king, and showcased the royal family's new order post Harry, who was on his way to Vancouver to start his new life with his wife and son on Monday. At the summit reception, the Duke of Cambridge was supported by his wife Kate, Prince Edward, his wife Sophie, Countess of Wessex, and Princess Anne, as they welcomed 21 African delegations to the Queen's London home. The Queen and Prince Charles were not in attendance at the reception to mark the UK-Africa Investment Summit. Thank you for watching videos. If you like our video, please subscribe our channel and ring the bell to receive notifications of latest videos.